Oh no. No, 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 no. Yo, Darious Britt here, and today we are reviewing the short film Unwind, directed by John Lied. It's a 6.5 minute-ish short film, falls into the thriller, suspense category, kind of the way that they executed it, and apparently it's based on a novel also called Unwind by Neal Shusterman. Unwind is the first in a series of books. It's about like 5 or 6 of them. The concept is pretty compelling. In the not so distant future, apparently there's this crazy war that happens. It results in, you know, this thing that was made where people are now able to carry out retroactive abortions on their kids. So long story short, if mommy and daddy don't like you so much no more, maybe you pissed them off a little too much, they could send you off to be taken apart alive in the most humanely inhuman way possible, as long as you fall between the ages of 13 and 18. And take all your organs and everything out and send it off to like an organ farm somewhere where they donate it to other people to save lives. And you gotta stay awake for the whole thing. Yeah. This review that we're doing is going to be based on the short film adaptation, not the book, not the story behind the book, not some other story, just the short film adaptation. No, I have not read the book. Even if I wanted to, I don't really have the time, so please nobody comment in the comment section saying, well, that's where there's a departure, because if you read the book, I don't want to hear it. I'm reviewing the short film as a standalone piece. As usual, if you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to leave a link in the description section so you can go over there, throw some eyeballs at it, come back, and we can chop it up about it a little bit. Have a little bit of a dialogue. I actually like this one. I think you guys should check it out. It's really interesting. Too late. Let's get into it. Short synopsis. Somebody gets taken apart piece by piece while they're still alive. That's pretty much it. The title, Unwind. Well, it's kind of named after the book that already has a fairly large pre-existing fan base. It would kind of be dumb to name it anything else. Plot structures. Well, funny thing is, this short doesn't really have a plot. The inciting incident happens well before the story starts. Kelsey doesn't really have a dramatic goal other than to live through being taken apart alive. Well, I guess she doesn't really live through it, but it doesn't really have a plot. But considering what it is, it doesn't really need one. I mean, it works. It works. If you're coming into the short cold like I was, I didn't read the books, I didn't have any backstory, it's really successful at grabbing your attention. It's one of those moments where what you're watching is so unbelievably horrific that it just like holds you in a stasis. For 6-something minutes, we never leave the room. We pretty much cycle between the same 3 shots, but the horror of it is enough to keep your eyeballs glued to the screen. The first time I watched it, I was like, oh no way, you just gonna cut her up? Like, oh. And the nurse and the doctor were like nice the whole time. They weren't mustache twirling, villainous, fiendish people. They were just regular people doing a job. And that's what made it even more horrific. You are doing so good, Kelsey. You're such a champ about this. We're gonna move up to your eyeballs now. It's gonna get a little dark. You are saving so many lives. Whew, it's gonna be great. And the nurse, she had one of those really nice, soothing voices. You know, the type of voice that makes you feel good about anything, even if you're getting taken apart alive.
I'm here for you. I'm still here.
Talk about killing them with kindness. No? Oh, sorry. They've done a great job of placing us in Kelsey's head. We literally experience what's happening through Kelsey's eyes. Everything is seen from her limited point of view, from her hands to her feet, the doctor who's cutting her up, the nurse. We also get a lot of uncomfortably tight claustrophobic shots which make us feel disoriented. We never see Kelsey's face, just her eyes. The constantly shifting focus also adds to the lethargic feeling. We also never get a wide shot to give us a really good sense of where we are because Kelsey doesn't have a good sense of where she is. She's drugged, she's disoriented, she's lethargic. All of this helps to place us into her experience. I also like the fact that we didn't see any gore. One, you don't really need it. I mean, the fact that somebody's getting taken apart while they're still alive is horrific enough. Seeing gore would have taken away from it because our imaginations are gonna take things way further than any special or visual effect could have. And 2, since they're placing us into Kelsey's experience, experiencing the story through her eyes, then it wouldn't make sense for us to see something that she couldn't see. So because she can't look down and see the gore and the guts all over the place, then we shouldn't be able to see it. I think that makes a lot of sense. In terms of acting, I was really happy with the nurse. I thought she did a really good job. The doctor, on the other hand, pretty simple. I mean, he didn't really have much to do. He was just cutting up on a mofo, had a couple lines, but you know, that was something you could pretty much phone in. But Kelsey, on the other hand, I mean, I wanted more. I wanted more. You're getting cut up while you're still alive. I feel like there would be more struggle there. I mean, even before she got drugged, she was still kind of cool with it. She was just like, all right, well, you know, I'm laying here, y'all just gonna cut me up, but yeah, let's just get it over with. Let's just do it. Maybe it was a directing choice, maybe it was an acting choice. I don't know. It was hard for me to imagine that somebody would be as complicit with it as she was. But I will say she's got some very captivating eyes. They're big, they're beautiful, and they're expressive. If you're gonna be that close on someone for that long, you better get somebody with some big, expressive eyes. I think the level on some of the sound effects definitely could have been brought down. Some of the sound effects were way too loud. I mean, if somebody sticks a syringe in your arm, it's not gonna sound like this.
Hold still. What's that?
I don't know about you guys, but the last time I got a shot, I didn't hear anything. Yes, I do understand that in movies we take the creative license to add sounds where there ordinarily wouldn't be any to help enrich and, you know, increase the audience engagement with said material, but still, that was pretty loud, bro. Like, I think we could like mix that in there a little bit better than that. So who's it for? Well, if you're into suspenseful movies, I definitely think you'd probably like it if you checked it out. From a filmmaking standpoint, this is very useful to watch because you can see how effective using close-ups but withholding wide shots can be at disorienting your audience, and plus the shifting focus, etc, etc. It's also a good example of how to create a subjective viewing experience, aka placing your audience into your character's point of view. And it's also nightmarishly intense, so if you're not into that kind of thing and you're not really looking for any of the things that are listed above, then you probably might not enjoy it. Hate it or love it, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you thought. Well, that's all I got for you. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like, subscribe. You can follow me on the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, on the Twitter, baby. You can also check out my second YouTube channel, Darious Britt, where I vlog about my adventures on a film festival circuit with my first feature-length film, Unsound, life casting, blogs, etc, etc. And I do believe that's all I got for you, D-Bird out, sucker!